What is up? Yo. Hold on 1 second now. Sammy Bammy. What's going on, guys? It's your boy GRC. This is Crypto in the Morning. How the heck are you? Let me make sure. I posted my tweet out, so I'm going to share that below real quick. Guys, let me tell you what. We socialists now, boy. I don't know, bro. I'm freaking tired. That's all I know. My brain's tired. I mean, dude, Crypto Prophetic kept me up all shit last night, learning all sorts of shit. Man, I was freaking losing my mind last night. What these guys were telling me in the green room. I swear to God, I was like, what the fuck? This exists? This exists? I kept saying, this exists? My mic said, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. I'm going to go to the break. My mic is not plugged in. Actually, I'll just plug it in. I had to switch my line. Perfecto. All right, let me tell you guys what we're talking about today. And I'm going to explain to Sam a little bit about Cosmos, and we're going to, just from what I know, from the videos I watched and from what I learned, it's not that complicated when a very smart person breaks it down and the guy in the video is like locked in. So Cosmos is a layer one with other layer ones attached to it. Of course, me and Sam are going to have to learn the nuance there. Of course, again, it's easy to say. That's the first thing Sam's kind of said too. He's like, "Hey, we're going to look into that." Because once you do, we want to know that tech, because I don't think we've seen that tech yet. Layer one on layer one kind of situation. It's a layer one on a layer one that's built to connect with another layer one, and there's very many of them. And they just add them. There's a new one. It's called EVMOS, and there's a free airdrop if you either staked on Cosmos or you used a bunch of gas on Ethereum. See how it does it from both sides, Sam? It says it gives the airdrop to the stakers for the Cosmos, and then it gives the airdrop to the people who got wrecked on gas and Ethereum, and it lets them meet in the middle. And there's a new blockchain formed. Guys, I'm learning at God tier speeds. My brain is a little bit, I feel a little flat today. I might be a little ill, to be honest. I don't know if that's like a real thing, illness, but I'm not convinced illness is real yet. But guys, just know we have some great content today. Like no bullshit content. I'm not like super pumped up today, but like this is no bullshit content. Like you need to be paying attention. This is for real, guys. When I talk about freedom all the time, I talk about freedom. It's freedom within your mind. I imagine if I just succumbed to what everyone told or wanted me to do all my life, I'd be in a freaking desk somewhere doing whatever, pretending that I liked it. But it's the same thing with the Hex ecosystem, me leaving, or, I'm not leaving that. I've never really bought anything outside of the Hex ecosystem in ETH, but me spreading my wings, I'm learning about Alluvium. I'm learning about NFTs. Guys, I want to do business. I want to make money. I want to change the world. It doesn't matter if Richard Hart doesn't like NFTs or this person doesn't like this, that, and the other. GRC might like that. Okay? And GRC might have a better social calibration for one thing rather than someone for another. So I can see something for this. Sam's like, but this is this. And I'm like, that's good. Everything. I was looking at Curve Protocol again today, and I was just like thinking about the contrast of that. But anyway, thank you so much for being in here, guys. 46 already. Absolutely fantastic, guys. Share this out one more time. Like the content. Follow me and Sam on everything. We're here every day. We're going to be teaching you about airdrops. I got a list of 46 airdrops on the PDF that someone sent me. One by one, baby. Let's go. How much free money? Maybe I can document how much free money I can make online. And me and Sam can go through it one by one and tell people how difficult was it actually. Like from a very was it? And then we might say in the beginning it was, and then after 3 days, we were just collecting free money off the internet. And that's probably what the conversation will go, guys. I'm getting a little more jazzed up as we go, guys. 2 minutes and 2 seconds. I mean, 1 minute and 9 seconds. DeFi proof, banger of the summer, crypto in the morning, every single day. Guys, it's getting crazy. Crypto video games, I'm going there.
know what time it is. Crypto in the morning. Crypto in the morning. Crypto in the morning. Waiting on phone. Crypto in the morning. 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 Waiting on phone. Crypto in the morning. Crypto in the morning. Smoking a blunt on my way to the gym. 11 a.m. and I'm already tuned in. Got me some hacks and I'm making a stay. Got me some heads on, I'm making it rain. Pay me some maxi and that's just in case. Jim ready sent me to show you the way. Crypto in the morning. 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 Crypto in the morning.
I can't share that PDF airdrop. Only with Sam.
What is Gucci? What is Gucci? But we can probably talk about it in a video
We can
in the future.
We can talk about individually. We can talk about any shit. But the guy like did all that work himself and sent it to me, so I would feel like very odd just to send it to everyone.
Yeah, correct. You don't know if he wants it out in front of everybody. I heard your manic monologue intro here. Dope. You're not necessarily at level 10, but I'm at level 10, bro. This is exciting.
Born on level 10.
Stoked. I am stoked. This is awesome. There is so much innovation happening in crypto, across crypto. There's this microcosm that is, you know, the Hex ecosystem and PulseX, which is dope as hell, right? Like, it's amazing. Lots of beautiful people, intelligent, smart, talented people. And then when you take just a step back for a second and you're like, wow, the crypto space in general has a boatload of smart, talented, ambitious people that want to impact and change the world. And
a lot of them have already had a piece of that. I was talking to a 17-year-old yesterday. He said, hey, I want to hit the gym with you. I'm like, dude, what are you talking about? Don't you live with your moms? He's like, I'm a day one Mexican, 17 years old.
Wow, dope. Hey, what do you guys think of the background here, guys?
Love it. We love it.
Yes. I get some biceps in the chat for the
guys. We're doubling down. I know we say this absolutely every single show. I think for the last year, me and Sam have said we're doubling down. It's like we can't help it, but just like say we're going to double down, even if we don't have any like specific plans for the day. I'm like, I'm doubling down. I don't give a fuck. Keep looking at the screen, but yeah. So let's get into Cosmos first, guys. So let me transition into this. Sam's going to be doing some learning. I'm going to be doing some learning. The guy that's talking is going to be doing some teaching. Guys, I know it's going to shock some of your cardiovascular systems that you're talking about something that RH did not create.
Bro, yes, yeah, dude. On a complete side note, because I'm trying to change the color to whatever color Cosmos is going to be to give it the correct mood here for the lighting. But you know what would be kind of cool is to have one of those sound keyboards. If somebody has one that they don't use and they would like to donate that, feel free to reach out. But one of those sound keyboards where you can get cheering and like, woohoo!
Oh no, dude. When I moved to Florida, when I do that transition, you know, probably not be too
whatever
long.
It is. Yep.
We can just we'll be sitting at the same desk when we stream, probably, so we can just have the thing in the middle.
Yeah, that's it. Just have like looks like cops.
It just goes like when someone says something stupid, or it just does some funny stuff, and you can make funny. Some people are really good with them, and it's so. Some people suck with them though. It kind of ruins the show. Myron Gaines was horrible with his for so long. The fresh and fit guy, I always hated it. He's gotten better though. Myron, your work is incredible though. Good job. So let's get into this.
Yes. Okay. Cool. Cosmos.
We're talking about Cosmos. It's just a layer. Just think of it as a layer one. So just think of it as another layer one to start, and then we'll go from there with this guy's video here, because he breaks it down. He's definitely a dev. I mean, he doesn't. I don't know if he says he's a dev, but like he breaks it down specific.
Hell yeah. This is gonna be good. I know, because I know nothing about Cosmos other than like we talked for 5, 6, 10 minutes beforehand. But layer one connecting other layer ones is, I was like, ooh, that's kind of cool. Cause you have this disparity of layer ones, and then people not even sure how to like bridge over to another layer one to utilize something cool on this other chain, whether it's cheap fees, faster processing, just because it's a different layer one, or there's a project that is on a different layer one that is not on this layer one. So this is going to be dope to learn about.
Trayvon was fudding earlier. Who was he fudding? What was he talking about? I'm curious. Was he talking? But anyway,
F Trayvon. Who gives a shit?
F Trayvon, because he won't come on the show. That's a red flag. Red flag.
Whoever this nobody is, like nobody knows.
He's a cool guy. He's a nice guy. He is. He's got a channel.
We need the police siren right there.
Wrong answer. So let's look this, guys. I'm gonna let this play for 2 or 3 minutes, Sam. If you really want to stop it, let's stop it. But we might rewind it. So cool. Just know that.
Perfect.
In the first 5 minutes of this is probably the most important before it's so technical that we'll probably just have to end it. No bullish today. He's in the ER, guys. Biceps in the chat for bullish. Because we got to keep it. If you're praying, I know you guys are going to think it's wussy, dude, but I know people that have had teeth problem and they can't sleep because of it. And he's having a very fucked up tooth, I think. And my dad had stuff like that when I was young. And I just remember like
hearts in the chat for fucking
it's bullish. Almost uncontrollable with the teeth because there's always liquid and air going through it. It's like not like heal like a scab. Anyway,
and then bacteria and all that stuff, and it can be really, really excruciatingly painful. Completely, yeah, it can get worse. Hey everyone, turn up the volume on this a little bit, please.
I asked you a question about being a developer to set out and solve the problems of scalability, usability, and sovereignty inherent in many blockchains. You might end up with something that looks a lot like Cosmos. Aptly named because of the mental image we get when thinking of our galaxy and how the various elements exist individually, but are bound and interact together by a universal force. This, of course, is gravity. Now, I know you're not here for a science lesson, so let's move on and take a more in-depth look at the Cosmos network and the Atom cryptocurrency. In a nutshell, the Cosmos network is a decentralized ecosystem of independent blockchains that can scale and connect to one another. This includes not only blockchains that are built on Cosmos, but also external blockchains such as Bitcoin and Ethereum through what's called a peg zone. More on that in just a few minutes, but first let's put a name to this process. Cosmos has already done some of the hard work for us here and has named this a quote, Internet of Blockchains, or IOB for short. Let's hear how Cosmos inventor Jae Kwon explains this. Each individual blockchain maintains control of its own governance, but is interoperable with other blockchains in the network. Blockchains that do not utilize BFT algorithms can be connected to the Cosmos network via adapter blockchains. Cosmos was not designed for one particular use case, but to be adaptable to suit many different use cases. Pretty simple stuff, right? Well, once we get all the fancy acronyms down, we can start to get the technology out of the way and understand what Cosmos does and how it works on a basic level. The Cosmos network is a dual-layer blockchain ecosystem with native token Cosmos, or Atom, to power its transactions. The first layer packages the networking and consensus layers of the blockchain into a generic engine. This allows developers to focus on the application development instead of the protocol which makes the network run. Ethereum was the first to simplify the application development through smart contracts, but as dApps, not independent blockchains. This first layer is called Tendermint BFT.
BFG?
No, not the big friendly giant. BFT stands for Byzantine Fault Tolerance, and it's the consensus mechanism of the Cosmos network, which, as I said before, includes the networking functions which are responsible for transmitting transactions and consensus-related messages. The second layer is the application layer, where the Cosmos SDK is used for individuals to create their own blockchains. The Cosmos SDK will translate many different popular programming languages such as Java, C++, and others, for example, into a language that Cosmos can understand.
This is interesting.
He said 2 languages, and then he said, that was the dumbest sentence. He did that whole thing perfect, and that last sentence was like, He's like multiple different languages. He named 2, and he's like, "That's never mind." That was the internet of blockchain, Sam.
Internet of blockchain. So because that's an issue for like if I was to talk to any individual person in the chat and I was like, okay, you're on Phantom, how do you get to Pulse? Right? It would be
MetaMask, but yeah. I mean,
right?
for certain functions, you have to go all the way off.
But if you want to do it in a DeFi way, how do you do that, right? And most people cannot answer that question. So if there's a way, there clearly is a way.
I will be fucking answering that question so in depth between 14 days from right now. There's not another person in this world that'll know that question better than me. I am going through all of these things on my other computer, not putting $5 in here, $20 in here, setting all my shit up. I'm going through because I know I'm starting to connect dots here. There's free money on the internet. And it's coming in waves that are humongous because some people are smarter than others and they understand distribute. At the top, Richard Hart gave away $500 million in USD value at the top, just in free claim. Come on, guys.
Well, this is happening all the time. This is
every day,
happening
40
all the time.
Every day. I think it's fair to say every day at this point. Literally, I think it's fair to say, Sam, every day.
I would agree with that statement because we're in this tiny little ecosystem of the broader crypto market, and it's happening maybe every week or so, or every other week in this tiny ecosystem. And you realize that there's hundreds of these little ecosystems where they're doing airdrops around crypto, and we are only aware of this tiny little microcosm of crypto. To say that it's happening every day, I don't think is even a stretch.
Yeah, I don't even.
I
think I might put money on that. Like at this point, there's so many small contracts being deployed. If you go on Deck Screener, and I'm sure the free airdrop might just be to like 3 of the guys that are in the same room as them.
you know how some people don't believe that, like some people who are not probably a lot of people in this community or necessarily. Like there's people in crypto who own crypto, but they might be owning Bitcoin, they might be owning Ethereum, they might be owning some layer 1 that they believe in. And they don't necessarily see that we're on this cusp of stupid, astronomical growth of users in crypto space.
It's also not everyone's need to, like, that's a very overwhelming topic. Me and Sam love to fucking talk about it. Like I think a lot of like what Richard does too is kind of try to keep the average investor safe, like set some sort of like decentralized safety. But I know what you're saying. Like there is so much shit going on. Like it's not. I figured out about this video game called Illuvium yesterday, and I was like, let me just click around on this shit, see what's up, because you earn Ethereum when you succeed in the game, and people clock. I did this myself. I've probably clocked 75,000 hours. Is a random ass number, but just so much retarded amount of extra time that I should when I was a kid on RuneScape, and I 99 maxed the whole entire game.
Now, bro, think about.
And I would have earned. I know that if I put that into that, it'd have been like 10 Ethereum at least. Like it was some not crazy amount, but something that was like substantial. And the kids are gonna play the video games anyway.
Think about that application of what you just described, bro. This is awesome because you could take the gaming aspect and instead of, in my opinion, putting it towards something that's kind of more of escapism or kind of like not necessarily super productive use of people's time, in my opinion, right? Gaming, right? Which I'm not saying like there's thousands and thousands of millions of people who fucking do that every single day for hours and hours. I don't find any use.
I don't do any. I quit. I've quit for 2 years now.
Now, which congrats, right? Progress. Now imagine taking that framework of gamifying everything and attaching it to fitness, and then attaching it to Hex in some capacity. If
proof of T-share,
right? And
airdrop via proof of T-share, whatever way we choose. If you think that the Hedron rate was way too much, it could be way less than that. It could be distributed way different. But what it is some metric of proof of T-share, so you can actually counter it on a real asset with a real number associated with it. That's the best part. It's a real number that really means something at that moment. It's not just a fake number. And it's really decentralized. It's really immutable. So it actually has that value. Like Celsius didn't actually have that derivative value. because it was already a fucking centralized garbage.
So
Anyway,
much
but isn't it
opportunity.
crazy?
This is
It's
this is
almost
super
just
exciting.
like you have to just not think about all of it because it's just like what the fuck.
Yeah, think about this is absolutely crazy to think about. What month are we in? June. We're going into the month of July. We've probably been doing this for about 4 months. Think about where you were 120 days ago.
Just hoping to God I didn't get hacked.
And paranoid a little bit. You were
So
paranoid.
paranoid, dude. I was paranoid to the point where I could hardly function until I got my shit in order.
Now, 120 days later.
I'm gonna take a
120
nap.
days
I'm
later.
gonna take a nap, go to the pool. I'm all set up, and my mental space is so different. Like I have 2 study times during the day. So I study in the morning and I study at night, and I'm committed to that. And if I don't study, I stream. So like if I'm deciding that there's something more important than just me studying, then I'll just go live like I did yesterday. EVMOS. I was like, there's free money here. 8 days left. I know guys that spent $150,000 on gas last year. That's real value. That's direct value. I knew it. I felt it. And I said, I want to go live right now. So I'm going to be doing more of those as I get better, because me and Sam, like, I'm just really excited. Like I'm working with Sam in the background to get my life in better order than it already is. And like, I'm a pretty healthy dude, you know what I mean? But I need to lock in if I want to punch hard, really hard. And I'm not talking punch like your average hard worker. I'm talking punch like someone that wants to be the best, like the best. Like, what would Kobe Bryant be willing to do? Anything for basketball. I don't fuck with basketball like that, but it's the same shit. It's a different game. You have to get the best at it by putting in more repetition. And some people will say, like me and Sam will never be the ones that'll say, like, we're so smart that we'll be able to just hang around and just spit the shit. It's like, no, we'll look you in the face and say, we will study till we die. Literally, we will say that. And it's not whether you're smart or not. We say we know what it takes. It takes every day.
Yes, correct. And perpetual learning is like the cheat code, so to speak, because then I have the saying.
They teach you to stop at 26.
Correct. I have the saying that knowledge, right? You've heard the cliche, knowledge is power, right? Mm-hmm. But it's not true. That's not true. Is applied knowledge is power. If you know a lot of shit and you just fucking sit there with your thumb up your butt, that's not really super useful, right? But if you know a lot of shit and you take action, meaning you apply that knowledge that you know, then it is valuable. So applied knowledge is power. And when you go through and you're just watching YouTube videos or podcasts or reading, and you're not applying that to your life, you're in that first category, right? Of knowledge is power, which means whoop de freaking do. You can fill up a trash can with gold. It's still a trash can full of gold. Like, you got to take action to do something useful with that information. So taking action and applying that knowledge, information, whether that's sharing it with other people so you flesh out little details you weren't sure about, or accept new information to expand your point of view and continue to move forward, because that's how you're going to be successful in life, moving forward as quickly as possible by learning new shit and applying it as fast as possible. That loop, just spin that up faster and faster. Let's get back into.
Hey guys, why are we deleting everyone's goddamn messages? I don't think Camera Guy would have said anything bad, or Hex Tender, but I don't know. Maybe they did. But guys, don't be deleting messages up in here unless they're like nasty. I don't think any of them were. So stop with that. What's all the drama? It's a lot of drama in the chat. Like, I'm not really going to focus on the chat so much. But guys, the drama in the chat comes directly from my willingness not to conform. And, you know, I just love bringing up all these other topics and talking about them, spreading people's minds. What happens when people challenge your mind? You buck back a little bit, you know, it does make you buck back a little bit, but then you learn. You learn that you're only as smart as you can be at that moment.
Quick point before we get back into this video. So Chris, thank you for the comment here. The impending adoption is incomprehensible. Stolt. Think about how you felt when PLS was in the sacrifice phase. Now, see the excitement. So cool, interesting thing. GRC was mentioned a couple times, and myself, that the pace at which new shit is coming out, right? Free money basically every day. You just have to figure out what it is every day.
It's
right?
fucking every day.
Now, put that into context. Put that into context. When you're in a recession, what do companies and organizations and things like that do? They shrink and they get smaller. They stop innovating. They stop creating, and they get They get smaller and smaller. Now, what is happening in crypto during a macro recession? Daily new projects are being launched across crypto. Think about that. Think about the
99%
contrast.
of them are 100% liquidity scams that you can get free money on if you just claim and send it to do a DCA on Hex and just move on. Just put it in your ETH wallet and move on. But again, you have to learn the system, so there is some value prop. Like there is a value prop there, but it's just like I'm on the internet all day anyway because it's more efficient. I can interweb with everyone. I'm talking to guys and doing gate coding in different countries, blah 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 blah, like all the time, you know. Like so, I just know where my value is more. Just like technology has moved, so I didn't want to do a grassroots company like I was doing before. I was just like because it wasn't efficient enough, and I knew it. I just knew it. I was like, it doesn't really matter what I do. I can't talk to people across the like. There's just no interoperability in like a real world sense. Like I had no interoperability. So interesting. Let's get back to the video. This dude goes into it, so don't get it twisted. Like this guy. So keep your thinking cap on. So Sam, the native token to Cosmos is called Atom. So Atom is the token that you would be discussing if you were talking of the coin,
Like Ethereum,
Mhm.
effectively. Okay, cool.
Well, it's Ether. So Ethereum is actually the name, but Ether is actually the coin.
Thank you.
And at the time of this recording, Atom is worth about $4 with a market cap of around $757 million. And about 100 million of that.
Whoops.
Real quick, let's look at these numbers from when this dude did this video just to get
I'm literally pulling it up right now.
FOMO pants on. Literally put your FOMO pants on. Monero was at 16, market cap 17 million. Oh my God. Yo, what the heck?
This is also double the price from when was this video done? The price is doubled. He just said it was $4 and change for Cosmos, and Atom is now $8, a double from.
So pop to the chart real quick and go to all time.
Okay, all time,
and then look at where he was at on the chart. So he was probably talking. This was roughly.
Can you see? Can you see? In
2020.
2020. What's the date? 20.
July 27th, 2020 is when
July 27th is when it was published. Okay, yeah, $4 right here. Okay.
And now, so from that point, if you sold the top, let's look at the top here.
Top is $44. So over
so
11.
That guy was leisurely just talking about this. So we got. I want to think about it all the way through because remember, Sam, most people never sell, and that's kind of like the issue. Like when things start popping, like their emotions kind of tell them not to sell, but really it should be counter. Like you should learn to like counter that feeling and kind of switch it up. Mm-hmm. And it's interesting to note that this guy was talking about this technology. He did not know that it would go up 400%.
Yeah.
He didn't know that. He couldn't have been certain, but he had enough nuanced understanding of crypto that he knew this project was lit. And Correct. He knew that it would work. And look what it did. It's doing it. This is a very good chart. Like this is the example of a good chart.
Even from then, 2 years ago, right? It's had a double from 2 years ago at a massive drop from right. The whole bear market situation is fucking happening right now, right? So we have Hex down 99% or whatever at the lowest point, or 98, whatever it comes out to be, and you have the Cosmos also down tremendously. But in the last 2 years, it still had a double, which is crazy,
guys. We're going to get to the airdrop and stuff at the end. Like, to be honest, you're going to have to do a lot of I'm going to drop the links and shit, but all you got to read through it. Like, I'm not going to read through it again. I did that all last night and it was time consuming. So like I read through what to do with the airdrop. I dropped all the links. You have to do a few steps. They're not difficult, but some people had trouble with them. I didn't spend enough really on gas to earn enough to care. But again, I'm trying to get this pool together. We've all decided, everyone that likes this shit decided that we're going to try to get every single hexagon that has a substantial amount of coins or any kind of coins on the Atom network. I mean, on the, you know what I mean? To stake it. Remember, you can stake it. This is a proof of stake system, Sam. Mm-hmm. And we're putting a validator. What if Bullish is the validator? So Bullish is setting up a validator. David Feeder might be setting up a validator. Guys, this could get out of hand. And it's more adoption, interoperability. I want that. If you don't want that, you don't know what you're doing. Come on, Sam. Like if you don't want interoperability with another layer one, that if you think your product is that good, if you think Hex is that good, wouldn't you like all the Cosmos guys to have
Correct.
knowledge of it?
Yep, of course. Well, how do you go through? Because there's certain things that happen where you do a free airdrop and then you kind of give access to your wallet or things like that. So how do we go through? Because you know what I mean? There's going to be people who are scared of that, right? Who don't understand how that works and how to protect themselves.
Yes. So again, guys, you have to understand, like, read receipts, read only, like when you connect with something, what is actually done. Like, because if you obviously you should not be clicking around stuff if you are not confident to read through most of the detail, because you can get really robbed. Like, you can click on the website below the Cosmos website and it'll probably be the same website. You get fucking robbed because you know how they do it sometimes, Sam.
No.
Dude, I was clicking through a website that I was like, holy shit, this isn't even the Hex website. And it looked like 90% similar.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like going quick, so I didn't even think about it. And I was like, this is weird. Like, what the hell is this? But guys, Profeta, I'll send you the link. Profeta is an absolute crazy son of a bitch. I swear, I swear to God, this guy blew my mind so wide open yesterday in the green room. I was just like, I was half asleep and half just like my brain was no longer functioning, because I was just like, this guy has so. If you are not following Crypto Profeta and DMing him, asking him questions about projects, he researches everything. He spreadsheets everything. He's all over it. He has every link for everything you could ever want in your entire life.
You want me to send him the link on Twitter?
I sent it. I already sent it to the chat. So if you can hear this, it's in the chat.
And I also just put it into your Twitter if you. All
right, let's get back to the video and see what he says. Oh, he's a baller. He's a baller. Sam's pumped. I love it.
Let's do this.
Sam, in showbiz, you always got to give them a second to get their water.
What's up?
Before we get into this is going to get crazy, guys. I'm telling you, I'm getting inspired again. I wasn't inspired this morning. I'm very inspired right now. Okay, so Profeta, we had a long talk yesterday. You knew I was half out of it, but you had to give me that info because it was so good. We're talking about new stuff. Do you like where the channel's going as far as, and this is me just asking you because I'm curious, where the channel's going as far as, like, I support these products, but I mean, this is the future, Profeta, is it not? Interoperability, like, I can't get my mind off of it.
This is adoption. I'm saying it again. I will keep on saying it, keep on repeating it. This is the way of adoption. We're going to have this crazy adoption phase that a lot of projects want to try to get more people into this crypto business. And this is going to pump our backs 100-fold, 1,000-fold, millionfold. So people don't know what's going to happen. And 2 to 3 years, you're going to see a massive gain of people coming in. We are talking about 3.9% of 7,000 billion people on the world, million people on the world. So 3.9%. So let's take it up from 3 to 2 years. We're gonna have that massive adoption, about 5% extra. So we put us around that 8.7% or something like that. It's gonna be crazy.
Quick double.
So Profeta, like, this is awesome. So there's about 300. If you look at the crypto.com annual State of the Nation of Crypto, they estimate around 300 million people in crypto globally, right? So if you believe that they have more data than you and me, right? And if you believe that there's some level of accuracy to that number, 300 million in crypto, and what you're saying, right? So that translates to 3.9% of people in the world out of 8 billion people in crypto. So let's just assume that you have 300 million people, and that is an accurate number. Now, that if you just take that number and everybody gets in 2 more people, right? Because this is like, we can't stop talking about the shit. Like, GRC is getting in 50 people. I'm getting in 50 people. So on average, say 2 people. That means that we go from 300 to, if you get everybody's getting 2 more people, that's 900 million by the end of 2022. 1/8 of the world population in crypto by the end of 2022, the furious pace at which shit is launching. GRC just like, hey, I got a fucking spreadsheet with 45 fucking airdrops on here. Shit is happening at
I was telling
lightning
Sam, I'm
speed.
like, dude, I got a full-time job now.
It's crazy. It's crazy because
swear to
we
God,
have
I
to
thought
say
of it like
like we are talking about 900 million people, right? And we can talk about the top of Bitcoin making the 1 trillion market cap. So it will put us on 2024, 2025 easy on 2.3 trillion market cap. Easy. So imagine yourself, it will put Bitcoin at 100,000, approximately 120 on the 123,000 Bitcoin.
I think that sounds just about right. You know, like a 2x at this point. I think the last bull market was a 3.6x.
Mm-hmm.
Diminishing returns. You know, people think Bitcoin is the way to go, but they really just don't know what they're looking at. They don't understand. I mean, the average person will not get rich off Bitcoin. Period. End of story. You'll get outpaced.
That's one of the biggest issues, that people think they're gonna be rich because they can buy one Bitcoin at 50,000, but it's not. We have
Inflation
but-
will
but-
crush you by the time that's 500K.
But the other thing is too, remember these people who are coming from legacy land there, that 9% to 12% is good for them, right? So if you come in and you're getting in between now and the bottom, the pit of this bear market, and if they come in at 11,000 and it gets to 120,000, they've had an 11x, and that probably is going to
Well, the problem is,
2-3
Sam,
years.
guys like us scoop that up.
Mm-hmm.
The guys that they teach don't scoop that up because they tell them to buy sats at 65K.
Well, we're getting 100 or 1,000x. They're getting a 10 or 11.
Right. Like the guys that are critically thinking is a different story. But let's say that I really like this guy named Anthony Popliano, which I used to like because he was great right when Bitcoin, talking about Bitcoin, blah, blah, blah. Good stuff for a new guy. I was listening every day. Then he started shilling BlockFi. And I started learning about BlockFi. And I was kind of like, Richard was like, if people are shilling, that means they're broke. And I was like, is this guy broke compared to Richard? And then anyway, I learned all this stuff. The dude is just a shill. It's just their business model. It's just their shtick. It's a shtick. They have Bitcoin and they just want more people to buy it, just like some Hexicans just kind of promote Hex. And they're not so concerned about Cosmos, right? They're not so concerned about interoperability because they don't really care about, because they, again,
you're right.
And it's not from a mean. It's none of this is mean or like bad.
It's just the truth.
It's just the way it is. Like, I don't care about some shit, and you could probably identify it, and I'd probably agree with you. Scott, do you care about a long-term relationship with kids? Nope, I don't give a fuck right now. Some people would, you know.
Exactly.
So, but we know Profeta cares about them kids. What you think, Profeta, about EVMOS in general? Like, we haven't gotten into that yet, but it's a second layer one. It's a layer one built on Cosmos, and it directly interacts with Ethereum. Correct?
Yeah.
Can you talk about that with us, please?
Of course. The main thing of the EVMs is a lot of people know there's a Ethereum virtual machine, right? We have a problem with Ethereum, right? So a lot of people, what they want to do is they want to change the high standard fees that we are paying right now at this moment for one transaction. I have to say, last year, I made on transaction only on transaction like 50K only on transactions.
50. Say that again, because people probably didn't.
50K.
$50,000 on Ethereum
only on transactions.
And that sounds right. So correct. Like, I know how active Profeta is, and we talk a lot. So, like, in general, there was times where a lot of us had a lot more money, and doing a $300 swap when stuff was getting out of hand was necessary.
We didn't even care. I didn't even care about it. I was like, I was clicking like, I don't care if I can make like 100,000 and pay like 3,000 on fee. I didn't even care about it because I invested less than that. So it was like I was clicking. I didn't even care. But then I went to my Zerion and I start checking out. I was like, damn, did I waste all our money? So now I feel it in this bear market. So now I start feeling like, damn, 50K, it's a lot of money, man.
Dude, people are not poor yet. Sam, I don't think people are poor yet. I'm just doing my like social calibration from the outside, my family, other people. The pain has not came yet. People are buying cars that are overpriced. People are buying houses that are overpriced. People are not doubling down on holding back, selling their reserved assets. They're still believing that there's hope. And I'm afraid that this might be very, very. I mean,
One of the craziest things that happened today here in Holland is that they close all the ATMs. So
Where?
Holland?
in Holland, yeah,
What?
in Rotterdam.
Wait,
So
whoa.
yeah, man, they just
close
closed all the ATM. They were like, so you cannot cash out money. So I use my my Binance credit card because I have all my crypto on it, and I wanted to go because I don't use the my bank wallet from the traditional banks. I went there today to cash out some money. I couldn't cash out money, so I was like, damn. So now I went to all type of ATMs around. I couldn't cash out my money. So now they're building on something, and this happened also in the beginning of coronavirus, right? I don't want to go too deep into it, but when you start seeing things like this, something is gonna happen. So the good thing is I'm already prepared for it, all right? Because they told us already that they're gonna change everything. They're gonna go one world bank.
Yeah, they told us. Again, if you're very into this stuff, it's clear, right? Like, is that not a clear concept to us that there's going to be a universal crypto or a country-wide crypto or a bank-wide crypto or whatever they decide to exactly distribute? They will be distributing something. This is the biggest financial transfer in the history of the world, the planet, I guess, if you can't say other
Yes.
thing. EVMOS is applicable. So let me just read this. EVMOS is an application agnostic chain, guys. Application agnostic chain that will be interoperable with Ethereum mainnet, EVM compatible environments, and other BFT chains via IBC, making it easy for users and developers to interact seamlessly with the chain. Sam, within the Cosmos ecosystem, if you go to the front made page, it says build. So there's a spot that says build on it. And
I just send you a link so you can get more in depth to it because I found it yesterday.
I'll pull it up.
This page yesterday, I was like, damn, now I have more information to get into it, right?
I got it.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd love to read this and have Sam stop me whenever he wants to ask a question. And you just should I just read this?
Yeah.
Okay, great. High level overview. Oh, I like that. What's this website, by the way?
This is the document of the AVM.
I'll put it into the
about,
chat.
yeah.
Yeah, so guys, again, we're learning here first. Before, if you want to stick around for the airdrop talk, I'll talk about it at the end. Now that I'm all excited, Profet is on here now, and this is freaking awesome shit. So, guys, EVMOS is a scalable, high throughput proof of stake blockchain that is fully compatible and interoperable with Ethereum. It's a layer one on Cosmos layer one that directly interacts with the code of Ethereum. It's built with the Cosmos SDK, which runs on the top of the Tendermint core consensus engine. Again, I don't have any insight on that.
So I'm going to pull it up in a separate thing.
Yeah. Just look at that. EVMOS allows for running vanilla Ethereum as a Cosmos application-specific blockchain. This allows developers to have all the desired features of Ethereum, like Aave, all that stuff we were looking at the top of that list, which at the same time benefit from the Tendermint's POS implementation. Also, because it is built on top of the Cosmos SDK, it will be able to exchange value in the rest of the Cosmos ecosystem through the Inter-Blockchain Communication Protocol, IBC. That's the internet of the internet of the blockchain, or whatever it said in the video. Features. Here's a glance at some of the key features of EVMOS. Web3 and EVM compatibility. High throughput via Tendermint core. And we're going to look into that separately, but let's not get too into it.
Yeah.
Horizon scalability via IBC. I mean, horizontal scalability versus IBC. I think we all know at this point what that kind of means, like scalability via the internet of blockchain, connecting all layer ones.
And this is one of the things that Richard Hart was talking about, right? That vertical integration, right? So if we go back a lot, what a lot of people are doing is they're trying to make this scalability much easier for people to transact and to come on the blockchain. so they can move their funds easier without having this problem we have right now with Cardano, right? So that's the main thing, that the issue that a lot of people are seeing, that we need scalability, but to get that horizontal scalability, we need to
And when you say horizontal scalability in general,
Layer 1 to layer 1, is that what you mean?
it's just like,
yeah, it's like the connectivity to from one chain to another.
so it's just basically being able to basically attach them.
Yeah, exactly. So
degree.
it make it much easier for people to transact, you know, without going to somewhere else and then download a lot. Like we see right now, we can go just add it on the MetaMask. We can add the RPC on the MetaMask and make it easier, right? So the same thing
So
now.
Sam,
You
what he
don't
was
need
saying
to.
up top is like on MetaMask, the way they do it, right? Because
Yeah.
MetaMask is kind of interoperable front end too. So if like I was messing with this network yesterday, so it's sitting up there. If I clicked a MetaMask, because I connected my wallet with it, so I went to the website, I connected my wallet with it, and now whenever I open my MetaMask, if I clip up to where it says Ethereum network, it says rank B because I was playing with the test net, and it says you know, all the chains that I played with so far, and that's the interoperability of MetaMask. Now, not all of them are interoperable with MetaMask, so that's kind of like Ethereum specific for the most part. I mean,
can you switch? So say if you're on Ethereum and you want to switch to Binance on MetaMask, is that easy? You just pay the
I've
fee
never
for
used
that?
Binance.
No,
So
you don't have to pay. You
don't.
don't even have to pay fees. It's just connect your wallet. They have like a separate RPC, right? You just connect your wallet to it. I have this list on. You have the chain list, and on the chain list, you will find all the AVM's power network connection, and you can connect your wallet just through the through there, and then you can connect your wallet, and from there on, if you want to make a transaction, right? From the Ethereum network to the Binance network, we are. I found out a lot of cross-chain network that are coming up also right now on the Arbitrum Odyssey. So they are having this like party of cross-chain, right? So you can bridge over if you have Ethereum and you want to have some fees because you have to use Binance coin to make a transaction on the Binance Smart Chain. The only thing you have to do is you just go from Ethereum network, and then on the other side you can switch from Ethereum to Binance, and then you will get the money, your token in Binance.
But to do that, you pay 3 fees, right? So you pay the Ethereum blockchain network mainnet fee, you pay a Binance fee, which is trivial, and then you also pay a MetaMask fee. Correct?
No, you just pay one fee. It's one fee.
Yeah, so I think he's just talking about saying like it's just like the front end that shows your coins, kind of like.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's just like when you connect to, you're not really using MetaMask. You're just using it because all your coins are in there, so you can see it.
But they charge a fee for swapping
on MetaMask, but nobody would ever swap on MetaMask. That would be stupid.
Oh, I thought that's what Profeta was just talking
No,
about.
No. You don't have to. You don't have to use MetaMask.
They have third-party dApps.
No, I know you don't. So I'm not. So if somebody was using MetaMask, like most people are not going to use MetaMask unless like they don't mind paying high fees, right? So
Or they don't
if
know.
somebody was using MetaMask and they've got $1,000 of Ethereum and they're like, hey, I want to do shit on Binance, to use MetaMask to go from $1,000 of ETH to the Binance coin, be whatever their coin is, BSN or something, or BSC or something, to switch to that coin in MetaMask,
BNB.
you pay Ethereum mainnet fee, you pay Binance fee, and you pay MetaMask fee. Is that accurate?
No.
Can you explain that to me, please?
Yeah, I'm gonna make it much visual for you so you can understand it right away. Make it much easier so you don't have to. I'm gonna make it much easier for you. Like, let me connect my wallet, and I'm gonna show you right away. So you okay? Can I hop in with my?
Yep. If you press share screen, and then I'll click it up.
Okay.
You can share anything you'd like.
Let's go.
Somebody's using their leaf blower right outside my window. I don't know if you guys can hear that.
Barely, but yeah, I can.
If it gets really loud, I'll just mute myself.
Swapping is a different connection. Yeah, swapping is different connections.
Okay, guys, ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is Chain Hub. This is one of the example, but I'm gonna start first with the chain list, right? So this is the chain list EVM power network. where you can add all the network just to your MetaMask. So you have Polygon, you have Chronos, you have Phantom, you have Arbitrum, you have all type of networks that are AVM compatible, and you just connect your wallet. Like for example, I'm gonna connect my wallet. I'm gonna connect this wallet, approve. I switch to the network automatically. And
So basically, you can go through every chain. I didn't even know this. This is incredible.
So yeah, you can go through all the chains that are existence.
So is does this automatically fill out those 4 fields in MetaMask?
Yes.
It sounds like.
Yes.
Oh wow! What a great tool, bro.
Dude, now I don't have to friggin' go to each website.
Yeah, what an awesome tool, dude.
I was about to go to every website. Like,
so the thing you can do is just like, you just click like this one. It's not per Lorem Plus chain right now, so guys, don't go try it out. I'm just making an example, but it will make it much easier for a lot of people because first of all, I was doing this with another project, other website, but when I found this one is much secure and is updatable every day, right? You just can come here, you can see which one is in use, right? They will give you all the existing one that are working, and they will add it automatically to your MetaMask. So you don't have to go manually dropping it down. So
everything Profeta says, it has the same result, just like all the answers in your face.
Profeta, this is what you just showed, that tool, that resource, that information from chainlist.org. If you guys are listening and you want to check it out, chainlist.org is dope. This should be built into wallets, period.
Exactly. So, but the main thing is not everyone wants to do it. Like they want to have it in their wallet, right? So from this moment on, it was like it will take you like approximately half an hour to just add all the network. If you are using all the networks, that's also one thing. So that's why I'm telling people, like, you have to diversify in your investment and also diversify in knowing the technology if you want to know about a new technology that are coming, right? Because if we are sitting here and we are watching all this type of way to add your MetaMask to this network to add it to your MetaMask, it will make it much easier for you to just migrate to another blockchain, and then you can also make money on those networks that not a lot of people know about.
Yeah, this is what I was telling Sam earlier. I was like, if you click through all this shit, like, you're going to be eligible for basically fucking everything.
Yeah.
And if you do a $5 transaction on 50%, or there's different allocations for each requirement, because everyone has a different method, but most of them are minuscule.
Exactly. So that's the main thing about this website. So I posted already on the group. So you guys can just post it back in. So this is one of the way. And here we will start with a tutorial right away. But I'm gonna go first to the cross chains first, because
I'm just gonna put my hands up like this then.
You go ahead, teacher. Please go ahead. If we have questions,
dude, how much do I owe you after this?
So we are going back to what is also coming as technology, because people have to be prepared for what is coming. I don't want people to just like they lost money in crypto, they go away, right? Like in my example back in 2014, right? Go away and then come back like 3 years later when everything is in the news talking about Bitcoin. We will come back and then lose money again because we buy the top. So the main thing is be early adopters in this type of project, right? So this is like a multi-chain liquidity network. It's a cross chain. They call it the cross chain. And what does the cross chain do? It will make it easier for you to transact your token from a chain to another one without paying a bunch of fees. So you will pay one fee only, right? So if you guys can see right now, we are on this website, and this is gonna blow your mind, right?
Can you make it a little bit bigger so people can see if possible? Fantastic. Thank you. That's
classic
perfect.
Control Plus.
Command. You're on the Mac. So yeah. So here this is gonna blow your guys' mind, right? Okay, I am right now on the Binance Smart Chain, right? So I'm gonna put it on the Binance Smart Chain using my so I didn't add it, right? So I'm gonna use the Arbitrum. Switch. So okay, so now I'm on the Arbitrum network, right? If I have, like, let's say I want to use USDT, to transfer to the Phantom network, right? But I want to have Phantom on the Phantom network because I needed to transaction with fees, right? So what the cross chain does is I don't have to go to an exchange, right? Send my money to exchange and then send the money to Phantom network. No, I can do it with the cross chain network. So they will what they will do is they will send the money, and there's is like a fund. And so I have to say, guys, have to be very careful with this type of network because they're on a beta version, right? But if you want to have it in, let's say, DAI, this USDT will be converted in DAI on the Phantom network.
Wow. And,
So
and you just pay one fee.
And you just pay one fee.
Wow.
So what I'm doing right now is I'm using or Optimism or Arbitrum because the fee are 0.001 cent per transactions. And from here, I can transact to the Ethereum wallet, and I just only pay approximately the same amount that I send from the Arbitrum network to the Ethereum network without paying too much money. So it's like if I have a lot of USDT on this side, I just transfer USDT and I will get it in Ethereum on the side of Ethereum.
And when you do this, okay, question on this. So say you're like, okay, I've got $100, $1,000, whatever in that, and you're going to switch that to Ethereum from the Artrabim or whatever it was network.
Yeah.
If you did that, it automatically switches the network. So you're like, okay, I'm in the MetaMask, this.
Yeah,
wallet.
exactly. It will do it automatically. You just click you just need to come here on the section above, and then
it's almost there, man. It's
just choose your network, and automatically it will send you from MetaMask to the other network.
Dude, I love that we're looking at all this shit so early, dude. Like, just look at these interfaces. I'm sorry, I have to bring it up or the front ends. Like, dude, in 5 years, I promise you, this shit will look buck wild as far as just like the the front end of it. Like Sam always notices that stuff because we're so used to looking at bodybuilding sites that have like $10 million put into like advertising. And these guys are, you know what I mean? And all their stuff is big muscles, big cars, big everything. And here it's just like a little description of a thing and like what it does. And like, but it's so much more than that. And real quick, before you get back to it, and thank you so much again, I'm going to have everyone share this out. This is a poppin' episode so far.
Are you guys watching my screen right now, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, we're looking through all of it.
Which
I'm
one?
going to drop that link.
The
I'm going to drop that link, guys. Please retweet it.
We can see either one. So
okay, good. It's the same example with this one, right? This is Bungie exchange, and you just choose the network you want to make transaction through. Let's say Polygon to Ethereum, and you can choose in which type of money and which type of token you want your money.
What is it called?
Let's say- Huh?
What's it called?
Bungie exchange.
Bungie.
So now at this
moment, can you make it a little bit bigger?
Yes,
please?
of course.
Perfect.
Thank you again for all this.
So at this moment, they also are eligible for the Arbitrum Odyssey airdrops they are doing right now, and this is crazy. If you want to make a transaction, this is just crazy. Look at this. They will tell you how much. They will tell you how much the fee will cost if you want to bridge your token over to another network. Let me do like this. Let me connect my wallet. Everything fast. So at this moment, I can go from Ethereum to Polygon, for example, and I choose like I want Ethereum, but I want on this side, I want Polygon token. And then I will put down the amount that I want. Let's say 1. And they will bring up for you which type of, now you see the gas fee very high, right? But normally they will tell you the amount, which like, yeah, here you go. You see,
Okay,
which
wait.
bridge.
Just walk us through this. Walk us through this real quick. So we have at the top a cool little chart. It says 1 inch right there. It says Ethereum, 1 Ethereum. It's going to go through the aggregator called 1 inch to swap. You're going to get $1,185 in USDT on Matic or whatever.
Exactly.
And
So
then you're going to use the hop bridge.
So yeah, so
Whoa.
you don't have to go to the hub bridge to make a transaction. They will give you a list which one is much cheaper. Like you see here, right? This is the fee you have to pay on okay, Ethereum is just racking people. But here you can see which type is much cheaper, right? They will keep on showing you, so you don't have to be like, oh, this chain is too expensive. So let me go just come here and then click on this, choose the one you want. They will send it to 1 inch exchange and then transfer it to USDT and then bring it to the hyper bridge.
Oh wow!
So you don't have to go have like for example, if you guys check here, I have a bunch of bridges. I don't need to have all of them. I just have this one right now. I'm using this one. If I want to go from one place to another, I just select this and they will tell me, okay, how much it will be, right? I mean, for example, another example, 100. They will list up, which one is cheaper. So I was like, okay, I want this one. I just click here and now I can do a transaction on through this bridge without having to go search which bridge is cheaper. Right.
Wow. So this is a 1 inch. This is a Matcha XYZ for bridges.
Exactly.
Wow,
yes, exactly.
dope.
So this is new technology that we are seeing right now with the Arbitrum and also a lot of cross bridges that are bringing, because for me it's much easier. I have to go to one centralized exchange to send my tokens to a blockchain, because I don't have the way to do it. Now I can do it, right? I can bridge in less money, like not less money, but cheaper rate to bridge it in. And from here, I can go on, make it much easier for myself to send my money and use it on different chain. I just have to click here.
So this is cool. So you can actually, so if somebody was like wanted to say get into Pulse, and assuming Pulse wasn't on like Binance or Coinbase, somebody could just get in through BSC or get the Binance chain on Coinbase and then use this and get over to Pulse without going through Ethereum easily.
Yeah, exactly. So this is one thing that we have to be focusing on right now for the Pulse chain technology, to make it much easier for people to bridge in their token. And okay, I have this for you guys, but I have one thing more before I stop into
Don't you dare say one more thing.
Crypto Profeta is like the Steve Jobs of crypto. He's like, but we're not over yet. It's like the late night infomercial, but we're not done yet. There's all of this stuff.
And you have 100 tabs and they're all fucking alpha.
So if you guys can share the link to the people, and the crazy of this is the review. You guys know what the review is. So if you don't have fee on Polygon, for example, you can bridge your token for fee.
Say, what is that? What is this? Bungie dot what?
Bungie exchange.
Oh, exchange.
I just put it in the group.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I'll share that out then. Thank you. I'm gonna share this out to you guys.
So
if you guys are
let's say if you don't have fees on the Optimism network, you can bridge over your free fees from Ethereum, and you can use it on the Optimism without doing the cross-chain thing, by sending USDT to receive Ethereum. So they will just make it much easier for you. That's why they say move gas across chain easily.
What does that mean exactly? Move gas cross chain.
So you can move your gas to another chain without having to exchange it. Right?
Gas meaning GUI?
Yes, the GUI fees. Yeah, the gas fees.
I don't understand, I guess.
The GUI, you need, if you want to make a transaction on Optimism, right? But you need some fees, but you don't have fees on that network. So you have it on Ethereum, right? You just bridge over the amount you want to have, so you can make your transactions on the optimism side. So let's
Oh
say,
wait. So is this could be the front end of, or this type of bridging capacity technology interface thing could be the future where people don't actually interact with the layer ones eventually, because this is what the future will be. Try to fucking explain this to your grandmother that like you need to buy these 2 coins in order to buy this 1 coin. Stupid
exactly.
fuck.
Yeah,
But this could solve that.
this is it. This make it much easier. It's like, damn, I don't have fees on the Ethereum on the optimism side. So how I'm gonna bridge? So do I have to go now to an exchange to send fees to the optimism, or I can use this cross chain just to send fees, the gas fee to the optimism side. So I just put in the amount of gas I want to use on the optimism side, and I just move it across and pay one fee for it. That's it. So I don't have to go to an exchange, from the exchange send the money and wait approximately 15 minutes until I receive it on the network of optimism. No, I just make it much easier. So if I want to go from Binance Smart Chain to, let's say, for example,
It's a great time to do this, guys, because
and then go to Phantom or Arbiter of Avalanche, you can just move there. I have like a couple of transactions I've been doing already. So for example, let me go to source destination. So
Yeah,
here you guys can see how it works, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, this is great.
This is
so you
awesome.
transfer the stock to region and then to this one, and then come back to here, and then it will approximately give you the fees on your wallet.
This is fucking awesome, bro.
So it made it much easier for people to transact without having to go through an exchange.
Wow.
Okay. So this is what we need for the pulse chain, so we can have those people coming back. So imagine yourself in this section, we have pulse chain, right?
Yep.
And then I'm coming from Polygon. I just have to put the amount I have above, and that's it. I will receive it in PLS. On here, you can exactly put. I make it like this, make it much easier for you guys.
I mean, that doesn't look terribly easy for me to understand. He's like, let me just do a little bit of coding.
I'm locked in.
I agree.
So you see, guys, PLS. You see, guys, this is just a small hack, to make an example. So don't go say, nah, he just is PLS is already out. No, it's not out yet. I'm just doing something here. So if you want to have the USDC and then in Pulse, it will give you in Pulse on the Pulse chain network without you going to the exchange and sending money here. So that's one of the biggest ways. So like I was saying, I have here all of those. So this is one of the big thing I'm doing right now, doing for airdrops. A lot of them are airdropping coins. So I'm doing transaction on all of them with just only $50, and I'm just going from one chain to another one, right?
So tie this back into EVMOS and how people are going to claim their Cosmos or whatever it is that they're claiming with this.
So yes, it will make it, I'm gonna go through the tutorial right away. So here you guys, you have my video, right? I just made an airdrop, so it's in Spanish, but
hey, share that in the private chat, and I'll share it out to the group.
It's just easy,
guys.
To go.
This real quick. This just in. I'm doing a stream on Illuvium later tonight. So if anyone wants to learn about Illuvium, I just wrote it down, so that means it has to be completed. I'm going to be doing a run through of what Illuvium is, some gameplay, some of the tokenomics. What do you do if you don't play the game and have the token, vice versa, blah, 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 blah. Guys, really cool stuff. I don't play video games myself, but I am interested in making money, and I know that people put billions of hours into video games.
Of course, a lot of hours. So let's go to the how to claim your EVMOS token. So first of all, what we need to have is, of course, chain list. We talked about it already. Okay. So the first thing is chain list. You go to EVMO. It already.
And just so you guys know, he's just giving you a little pinch of what he was giving me last night. I want you to know that.
So this is the EVMO chain. You just connect your wallet first. After connecting your wallet, it will tell you right away your wallet is connected, right? You switch to the network. Look how easy it is. Just switch it. That's it.
There we go. Show him. Show the people. Show the fucking people, dude.
Just easy like that. And then you go to second thing you need to have is the Kelper wallet.
This shit exists, dude. What the?
So let me send you guys this also, because to be eligible for 100%, you need to have this wallet installed in your Chrome extension. Okay,
guys, remember, be safe. I'm not a developer. I'm not your fucking daddy. I'm not nothing. I'm teaching. I'm learning. I'm growing. I am your daddy, actually. And but no, guys, if you lose shit because you're clicking around on stuff, I can't be responsible for that. I do not click around on shit unless I'm 100%. I would watch this stream over before I started clicking around on this in particular, because I don't like to get wrecked anymore. Because
exactly. So good to let people know this is not a financial advice.
Yes.
But when you love the risk, you risk it. Okay, yeah. So yeah, you need to have this wallet installed. So you see it's verified on the Google Chrome extension. It's already verified, right? We're about
500,000 plus
500,000
downloads,
users, right?
That's
and yeah, so you need to have this to qualify to. You can get all the tokens, but if you don't have this one, you will not get the 100% token, your airdrop. So that's the second thing you need to have. So first, chain list. Second one is the Chrome extension, and the third one is very easy. We're gonna start with the claiming. I already claimed one of my accounts, so you can come to the claim rector here right at the moment. So
real quick, so I can explain what we're doing here, just for the people that might be just a hair slower. He's going through the free airdrop, the rec drop, right now that all Ethereum Ethereum gas users that spend a certain amount of capital get free money. Okay, free money. We're bringing it to you here. We're all coming back to that free money. So that's what he's talking about right now, guys.
So yeah, and then what you're gonna do is very easy. You just go to the proposal. So right now I click already on that because this is my third wallet. So you have to vote. But you don't have to pay. So you just voted for one of the voters, and after that, I'm gonna make it easier for you guys. I'm gonna go back to this page here. Connect your wallet. Yes, and then you will see it like this. Make it one.
Okay. Did you share this Medium post? This Medium post is like a walkthrough. It looks like.
Yeah, this is the real walkthrough Medium post about.
And I'm going to share this out, guys. This is a Medium post, which is just a blogging platform to document shit that I'm going to share out. If you find this curious, like, do your own research. But this is a post that at least Crypto Profeta has gone through and believes to be accurate to a certain extent. But do your own research. But this is like how you're going to go through and actually claim this shit.
Yeah, exactly. So then after you voted, you just come to the stake section, and I'm going to show you guys something.
Sam, pay attention to this shit, bro.
So you guys remember yesterday they were talking about 5%, right? Delegating your 5% to one of the delegators, so you can stake it and earn 5%, right? So I found a delegator that is giving away approximately 100% on your investment. Of course, do your own research for this one, but I found the source of it. Who are those? And I'm gonna click on it right away so you guys can see. This is one of the eligible team of they are doing this is the name, the Validator. So if you go to the Twitter account, you will see. So I don't want to go too far to this because I want to stick to finishing this airdrop. So you have all the information you need. You want to ask a question, you just click on the Twitter and you will see the Twitter page. They're running a lot of project right now at this moment. They have their own YouTube channel. Also, they are developers and they have the Lauder project. Okay, so I found they're doing approximately 100% on your states. So I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna stake it, delegate it, another one, and that's it. I delegate it successfully. I close
So
it.
this 100% is annually.
No, this 100% is every. They have it every 24 hours.
Wait. So you're doubling your EVMOS every
Yep.
24 hours?
Yep.
Do you guys hear that?
Yep.
Yeah,
So
and
I wanted to
the thing
play it
is,
safe. I wanted to play it safe. So that's why I'm saying if you want to just play it safe, go do your 5%. Do your 5%.
But 5% is still daily, you said.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
5% per day, guys. Like
that's
this
why
is
Hex
what
is
is that?
the way was
1500%.
on here saying he stopped mine last night. Hex is the way, a Hexakin that does videos, was on here saying, I stopped Ethereum mining. I have officially stopped Ethereum mining. And he was explaining how he was now making more money staking on EVMOS.
Mhm, he said it.
Why? How are these returns that high? This is insane.
This is new. This is new as shit.
Yeah, so it
They-
won't stay this high for long, probably.
No, it won't stay. But they have like a let me go here. They will show it to you how much they have on the EVM because they have a lot, right? So you see a lot, 2 million, 1 million. So like for 5% of a week, this will go down eventually. It will go down.
Yeah.
The main thing is what they are trying to do is they want to get rank on number one. So the more rank you get on the number one spot, right, you will get noticed, and they will eventually give you more probability to run your node on the EVMOS EVM network, right?
So real quick, so what do you think about our idea that we were bringing up yesterday when it says to getting all the Hexakins that did have a free airdrop to delegate to the same validator and to get whatever link they want posted on that one website you were showing us yesterday?
It's the best idea ever. You know why? Because this will bring like the massive adoption from the EVMOS to the Pulse chain network, right? Because every network
For free,
has,
by the way, for free.
yeah, for free. Exactly, because you're doing like a free airdrop, right? So who doesn't want free airdrop from EVMOS?
Yeah. Fine.
And free crypto.
And free crypto. So it's like you are bringing in people by working together with other people, and you are building something better, right? And bringing more people in. So the migration of other chain to your chain, so you can have the connectivity. So you imagine yourself going up and down with a lot of people having this type of network, and then also the Pulse chain network going up and down. It's bringing money from somewhere else to put it inside of the network of Pulse chain. So that's the way I see it, right? So it's the best idea if we can get ranked on the top 10 and having our node, verified.
Where's that? Is this the rank site right here?
Yeah, there's the rank site right here.
So basically, what is the lowest one?
The lowest one is 155.
And what is the money on that one?
The money on this one is approximately, here you can see it, 12.
12. So what are we trading at? 1.6?
1.70 was it, right?
1.7, guys. So listen, that's like 17 grand, which I know people have.
$1.70. Is that what you're saying? $1.70?
Yeah.
Times 12,000 is 20
Yeah,
grand.
90. It went up.
Okay, so 2 times 12,000. So this is $24,000.
So guys, listen,
and you see
about
the reason why the price is going up.
Why?
No, tell me.
It's because people are claiming and staking. They're not selling, because if they are being selling, the price will go down. Right?
So what? How? Where are these, like this free claim phase is going to last for a certain period of time?
8 more days, 7 more days, 7 more days.
So
guys,
people will be,
we're rounding this up
in 7 days, right? You see that we can go from 100 to $8, right? To 8% and to 10% approximately. So when the days go by, we will see people they are locked in already. They cannot sell. If they want to get out of it, like undelegated, they have to wait 14 days so they can undelegate the tokens.
So once you delegate something, you're delegating for 2 weeks.
Yeah, exactly.
Or there's a
Here's
cool
the
off period, I think, right? So
yeah.
basically, in order to make people not dump super fast, Sam, they put that buffer there. This is what I'm assuming. They put that buffer there, so it's like if you wanted to dump today, you really couldn't. You'd have to wait 2 weeks, and in 2 weeks, your brain's going to be doing different things.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you will see the price. It's the same thing what happened with Hex, right? People stake, the price goes. People that stakes, the reason why the price keep on going up is because people are buying and staking, right? Buying and staking, the price goes up. When people unstake and sell, the price goes down. It's easy math, man. It's easy math. I have to make it complicated.
The dumpers are in today too, guys. Dumpers are dumping, and GRC is happy.
So let's go back to we staked already. So you guys, for you guys that want to play safe, just stake your 5%. But I mean,
And
I
guys,
love the
if
risk.
you have coins that you're claiming and you want to delegate to make this happen, DM Hex is the way. Hex is the way. He is the guy that we're kind of like. He's the one who kind of brought this to my attention, and he did a space on it. So, and you know me, I'm just sucking up info from peeps. So he was on here last night. It was a banger.
So yeah, we are here on the governance also. You can vote. Just choose a voter. It's free. So yes, and then you will be eligible for you will pass this mission here, this mission right here, and this stake mission. And this is the part that I want to talk to you guys about. So you're gonna get all your token when you connect your wallet. So it will tell to get address. So this address is my Kelp address, the one I was talking about, right?
Yeah.
7,100 EVMOS committed to our validator already, guys. That's half.
So yeah. So what we're gonna do is you just put the amount you want to transfer to that wallet, and then transfer one coin. You don't have to transfer everything, just one coin, and then transfer it to the Kelp wallet.
So one of your free airdrops go to that.
Yeah,
wallet?
just one free airdrop, so they know, because they're gonna do also an airdrop on this website, on this wallet. So and you can
that's
stake
coming in the future.
Yeah, that's coming. If you can stake your EVMOS from this wallet also on this wallet, you can stake it. But yeah, after you send your token to this wallet, you just come here to this one around here. And the last thing you're gonna do is a make and transfer. So we are talking about this section right here. We're gonna talk about using a DEP, yes, to make a transaction. Let me go to it. So yes, let me check. Okay, you have to use a DEP to make a transaction. So how that's gonna work? So you see it here, the use of AVM, the crash landing on Mars, blah, blah, blah. And then you need to use a DEP for this. So what are we going to use? We're going to use Dex Screener.
One of our favorite websites here at Crypto in the Morning.
Exactly. So what you're going to do is connect your wallet. Here you see it. You just connect your wallet. And then you choose the token, EVMOS. And after choosing the token, you just set in just one, or you can just also put 0.1. You don't have to put a lot. And then they will tell you can make a transfer, a swap.
The reward right now is nearly 2% each day, and it can go down as more stakers come in. Also, make sure the 2 compound daily, Sam, about 600% APY ATM.
At the moment, yeah. Fuck, this is a lot.
Yeah,
I'm just sitting here trying to absorb this.
No, but Sam, we're gonna get so into so many projects like this. So it's just
so the main thing is you just swap, and then you are eligible 100% for everything.
How much do you get at the maximum?
At the maximum, how do you mean about that maximum?
Well, like what? How much EVMOS do you earn?
He's saying
from the airdrop.
Is there a rate limit on the gas fee airdrop side?
No. It doesn't have a rate. It's a 0.001 cent or something like that.
It just depends how much.
0.0001 cent, 30 and 1 cent.
So it'll just go up forever if you have more usage.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's very cheap also to use. So that's
so somebody who like me who's barely used Ethereum up until the last 4 months, I barely have any transactional volume. but there's still be able to earn something.
No, not you won't, because the date was the date that the gas fee was accepted has already ended. So
Okay. So I won't be able to claim here.
So
a
check
lot of
here.
anyone that was doing stuff this year, it doesn't. It's registered from the year prior.
So you can see the liquidity fee is 0.0005.
Oh,
So you're not losing nothing,
yeah.
right? So yeah, you just make a transaction and you are done with your claim. And after you do that, so I'm gonna let me check how I'm gonna do this. You have to go revoke the contracts. Actually, you did not sign, but you have to go and revoke the contract of the AVM, right? So let me go Explorer.
And why do you go revoke the contract just to make sure that
for people that
risk.
want to stay safe, that are concerned that their wallet is being compromised, they just can go and revoke the contract, right? So they can feel the safety of, okay, my wallet is not in dangers of something else. So yeah, you can just do it like that, but it takes.
Is that the same thing as disconnecting from the DApp?
No, it's not the same thing. No, it's not the same thing.
Thank you.
Disconnecting is just disconnect. You just take out the cord of the electricity, but revoking is just going to the company and say, you know what, burn the whole company down. So there's a way, but I need to go through this. I have another way to do it, but I cannot show, some stuff that I have on that wallet right now, because I don't want to use it on But you can revoke. Also, you can go to DeFi Yield and revoke the contracts you have on their EVM, so you can be safe of everything. So that's a short tutorial how you can claim or your claim rec tokens. So if you guys need more airdrops, I just found out one today. So yeah.
Can you so somebody could, if I probably won't do this, but if I wanted to, somebody like me who's new to crypto but doesn't have any transactions for 2021, I could hypothetically go buy this EVMOS token and then just delegate it at 5% daily or 100% daily, and have my shit like compound very quickly.
Yeah, exactly. Until the end day of we have like the main thing of this stuff is like being early in it, so you can take advantage of it, right?
Gotcha.
So again, like in 2 years, Profeta is not necessarily the way that the different ways to think about things, guys. It's like the Hex community is so used to thinking that they're going to have this shit for 15 years. He's not so worried, but this is brand new. This shit's popping off. The rates are great, and you can take advantage of stuff, but you have to learn the cycles too. Like in a macro disaster, you don't always want to be just staking shit on random sites.
No.
But right now, everything's already down.
Yeah, exactly. So
everything's floored right now, or it's getting there.
And what I really like from them, they explain also here in the beginning. If you guys can read it, they were. Let me put it in English. They were talking about helping people that got wrecked and people that have lost their money. So you can connect either your mate. No, it's not here. Here you go. Yes, you go the Genesis.
What is the EVMOS rec drop? The EVMOS,
that's what we're talking about.
Yeah, is the Genesis airdrop for EVMOS. It provides early liquidity in the form of EVMOS tokens to those who supported us in the long term and are feeling the pain of the market dip. Cosmos and Osmosis hub users, but it also gives reparations to the victims who got wrecked in places that tried pushing the limits of the EVM ecosystem. For EVM users, the airdrop is a gas drop, the first of its kind. This is a cool idea too, which is proportional to the gas used on eligible applications. So this GRC got his shit fucked up and somebody stole his money. Even though they stole some money on that wallet, he could still take that wallet, go through this airdrop, get the free EVMOS token and transfer it to another one and go through the process to stake it.
Exactly. Yeah, and then earn your money. So they're like helping people. Of course, with this market going down, um, they're it's like bringing people in to their ecosystem so people can learn about it and be like a relief, a relief to this ecosystem that's going on the crypto industry right now, right? So they're doing a good job, and this is a way it's like giving people value, right? They're giving people some value so people can check it and be like, okay, they're giving something out because they feel the pain, right? Like they are saying here in this article, right? So it's like helping people and bringing them into ecosystem, and that's the thing that we have to be doing, right? Helping people to come in, bring them into the ecosystem so they can learn about it,
scaling.
get really scaling. Exactly, that's what they are doing, scaling, and the price is going up, bro. It's going
Yeah.
up. It's going up.
Yep. Yeah. Which a lot of times dumps when shit first launches.
Exactly. So it's going up, and if we see like it went up from $4 and it went down, of course people are selling, right? Start selling, of course, because they see, okay, I have free money, right? And then the next dip. And but what do you think is gonna happen here? A lot of people are gonna adopt this, and this is an opportunity like for people that would like to invest and to see a growth in the money. Just stake it and leave it there for 7 days and come back and then reclaim your money and go home. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. You
So
can
those,
transfer it out. You can
yeah,
buy
and then
hacks, do
the
whatever.
thing what I'm doing right now is like I'm investing, take it by hacks because it's cheaper, right? So I take the half of this investment, right, and then buy hex with it, the half
Yeah.
of it. So
So
every
how
day
does
that I'm
crypto prophetic question on this? So after the 7-8 day period is of launch is over with, and somebody ends their shit, 14 days later they could actually sell it.
yeah, exactly. 14
Okay.
days later, they
Which
can
I'm
just
assuming is a buffer for like emotional selling.
yeah,
That's my assumption.
it's like a small buffer.
Because if I'm like, if there's, say, let's just say there's 10,000 users who are like, okay, cool, I can't earn 5% a day, 10% a day, 100% a day, and you get to that point where that stops, a lot of people are just going to say, okay, I'm done. So if we take 10,000 people and they say that they're done, they're going to sell, 14 days later, that number might only be 8,000 people that sell, because a bunch of them are going to forget about that and just other shit's
Exactly.
going to come up.
It's just easy like that.
And guys, add this shit to your favorites list. If we take a dump, which it's a macro nightmare, speculative assets are getting sold off. Be prepared. If you want to get into some of these projects, you don't always have to jump the damn gun a minute person says it out their mouth.
And I will keep on saying it. This is going to be the DeFi, like the blockchain revolution. So it's going to be a blockchain revolution. We're going to see a lot of blockchains trying to bring that massive adoption into crypto, because if when you bring more people into the crypto scene, it's more money for the project, right? So everybody is going through this phase of we need more people. So what we can do to bring more people in? So we have a problem. Ethereum fees are very high. So what we need is to build something with less fees so people can come in and make this transaction much easier, and they can start going through different type of depths, different type of projects, and make it much easier for them to float, to fly around.
Profeta, what do you think about this? I was thinking, I did a video this morning on the Iacosa thing related to Hedron. Kind of interesting, trying to get people to use the borrowing feature of Hedron more so. But as I was doing the video, I came to the thought that I think the real apps, the real crypto that is going to be successful over the next, say, 12 to 48 months are going to be the ones that accelerate adoption the fastest, because like that's the only fucking thing that matters, right?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's what matters right now at this moment. This bear market is proving and putting people in a lot of position that they thought they will last, but after this market hit, they will be like, damn, I was not prepared for it. A lot of projects would fail. A lot of projects will stay out. So those projects that will prevail are those who have like a market fit, a product market fit, right? That has this visionary future of long-term sustainability, So this is what we're going to see in the past future thing. So blockchain, cross chain, and this is one layer swap. If you guys didn't know about layer swap, it's also a layer 2 solution that can bridge money from your funds from your exchange to a network without going to the exchange.
Wait, say that again.
It's a layer 2 solution that you can bridge your funds from an exchange to a blockchain without going to the exchange.
How does somebody get onto that?
Yeah, layer swap. You just click on Binance. You put the amount you want to transfer over in Ethereum. Let's say 10 Ethereum, for example. And then you put your wallet, for example, here. And then you can maximum 1, and then swap it, and it will bring your balance or your funds from your Binance or Coinbase, whatever you want, to the Optimism without you going to the exchange.
What?
Yeah, guys, you guys are sleeping, man. You know, you need to be awake.
No, we're not. No,
I'm just
we're not
joking.
sleeping.
Yeah, no, but like if you're not paying attention to, like, we're paying attention to shit, but it clearly not the
This
same
is
shit.
going. This is going fast, bro. This technology is going fast.
Dude, there's
And-
only a few people that fucking are on this shit, bro. Like, I'm not saying in like, yes, net users, people that you can run into. There's only so many that can explain something to you. You run into enough videos. I mean, how many videos do you have to cipher through to get to some of these? Unless you have some direct focus, which is what we're kind of getting at here.
How does layer swap work to get access to your funds in, say, Coinbase? Like, don't you have to give it access?
Yeah, you have to give it. Of course, you have to give it access, right? It's the same thing that you're gonna go to your exchange. You logged in, right? But they have like a way that you have to go through in log, and then you can verify through your phone, because they don't want people like to be like use it and now without your. So you use your phone for it, so you can get access and confirm your access through this layer swap. And after you do it, you can just go from there, easy way to sending the funds to the network you're using.
Bro, dude, you got to come on more often, bro. Like, this has been awesome. There's new shit I'm learning every single day, and I love like the, you know, you just completely like, we're like, hey, did you know about this? Do you know about this? Do you know about this? Do you know about this? And it's like, holy shit, I'm learning stuff every single day, and there's so much more to learn.
And all those products I found, you can find it here on the Gitcoin grant. All right. So what is the Gitcoin grant? Grant is a way of saying that a lot of projects are coming up. They need funds to fund their project. So I found it here on a Gitcoin grant. You can fund some project. I founded that one like for $5, and they're gonna have an airdrop also. So yeah.
So this is basically how you can go through and potentially find airdrops.
Yes, yeah, sir. Exactly. Yeah. This is one of the way that you can find some airdrop right away. Like this is one of the biggest one. The $4 grand of 2022.
It never stops, Sam. It never stops.
Vitalik post about it also, and they're doing like granted for a lot of products. And here I found this one on here. So yeah, I can show you guys a lot of stuff. They are having a lot of bounties and stuff.
I'm gonna have to start streaming twice a day,
bro. Yeah, dude, this is
so
crazy.
They will help a lot of, and here you can find a lot of projects that will come up right without you knowing. So they will be exposed here on this website for the first. So if you are here like one
first exposure, guys, first
Yeah.
exposure every morning when you wake up. If you want to know, if you want to do some light reading, and you can get first exposure on free airdrops instead of reading the porn magazine and wanking your linker.
It's just coming in for just one half an hour a day, just half an hour a day every morning, and then you just go in and check what type of project are coming up, if they have like airdrop or they're doing what type of project they're doing. You just come in here and then check all of them without you having to worry yourself about it, you know, and then prepare yourself. You see here, they have all the calendar of what is going to happen. So you just prepare yourself for those dates, and then have just 1 hour a day. You don't need 10 hours or 15 hours. Just 1 hour, half an hour to 1 hour a day, just to go through, right? Reading the projects. What is the future of the project? What is the utility behind it?
Sam,
What the
he's saying
project
there's a
will do.
possibility we won't miss a thing if we
No,
check
exactly.
it out.
Hey, so every project you go, you can find a lot of projects.
Yeah,
Wow.
no, holy shit. Yeah, of course.
My
There's a
research is just
fuckload of
really
projects.
reducing. My research volume is just going to reduce a lot with all these websites because I'm going to have a much easier time making it around.
Mm-hmm.
I have to
You
click
don't
on
have
50
to go to a
fucking
lot of
websites to
YouTube
fucking find
videos
anything.
first. YouTube videos to and watching people talking the whole 1 hour and not giving you nothing, right?
Wow. Yeah. Exactly. Like I actually don't
So
watch.
follow this Twitter. This is a bot, right? A Gitcoin bot, and they will post all the project that will come up, and you can just click on it and check out a lot of the project that are coming out. They will tell you what project you can go check, like this one. They're working on gas, blah blah blah, dispute, and all a lot of stuff. So
And
yeah,
then you that way that's the starting point to educate yourself. Dive in. What's the utility? Is this a scam? Is this not a scam?
exactly.
How it
Like
all works.
you see here, Vitalik just posted about it, right? Just post about it becoming really important people
There
to
are far more
buy.
honorable ways to burn 50 million to impress people than buying a super yacht, like becoming Gitcoin grant per matching. Here, move the thing for a sec. Partner. Here are the most interesting partners for the current round. Coinbase is on there.
Yeah,
Chainlink is on there. I don't recognize a lot of these other ones, but I'm sure that a bunch of them are super dope shit that I just don't know anything about.
yeah. So yeah, this is a one way to help also building projects that are coming up with utility, to help them, get access, and then you will learn also a lot about them, right? It will give you access to know, and then of course when you start talking about, let's say for example, Polygon, and you have like you guys have a hacks pulse chain page. Of course, you start talking about this project, those people are coming into the pulse chain ecosystem because they want to know about it. This is like music industry, right? If you make a feature like Future, make a feature with Drake, all the fans of Drake are going to check who's Future. All the fans of Future are going to check who's Drake, right?
Wow. Yeah.
So it's the same thing with crypto. It's the same thing. You start talking about this project right around here, go in very in depth with it. So you're gonna find the fans of this project will come on and want to check what is Pulse Chain, what is Hex, and then you guys start. This is the way how I bring people into Hex, right, and Pulse Chain. This is
Yeah.
my way of bringing people back in, right?
It
So
works.
it's
It
not-
works. It works. Like
It works, yeah.
literally. I did a couple videos on Cult, and Cult is interesting. It's one of the best, at least since I've seen so far, of design for a DAO, and I think that's kind of cool. And that's why there's so much similarity between Hex community and the Cult community, because they're both well designed, or both relatively well designed. And as soon as I started doing that, the number of interactions, right, on the videos on YouTube performed very well. The growth of new followers and interaction and likes and stuff on Twitter also went up because I was reaching into this other community. And they, like Provetta was just saying, you reach into these other communities, and then it allows you to build relationships with people who are outside of the ecosystem of Pulse or PulseX or Hex kind of thing to network. Because the name of the game here is fucking adoption, guys.
Yeah.
Adoption. We need additional demand to grow things, and you can do that by touching other and impacting other communities in a positive way, and building those more relationships to allow them to come into this ecosystem.
That's the main thing of crypto, right? We all came from different type of culture and different type of places that like me, I didn't have money, right? And now I have money. A lot of people doesn't have the opportunity to gain knowledge. Now you can gain this knowledge, right? So the main thing is not to fight with each other, but to come together and have the same vision and the same goal to be financial free, right? Before these big people start crashing down everything, right? So,
Sam, I know you have to go probably. And
Yes.
Profeta, again, thank you so
Fucking
much
awesome, bro.
for always coming on here and just helping us out and getting the word out there, teaching us how to be more efficient, how to scale faster, how to scale pulse chain faster, how to have more money in our pockets. I mean, that's what it's all about, guys. I'm going to be doing a show tonight on Alluvia.
What time?
6 p.m. Eastern.
6 p.m. Eastern. You guys heard it here first. If you're watching on his channel or my channel, if you want to stream under mine too, it's fine. You press the subscribe button and then you press the bell notification so you get notified when going live later today. Crypto Profeta's Twitter. GRC, will you share that in the
I'm
chat
going
here?
to share his all his shit. So I'll just
And his YouTube channel, so that if you guys want to check out the awesome information that Crypto Profeta, he's also got a really cool story. We talked to him a month and a half ago and shared his story, which is awesome. So if you guys want to check out that, go check him out on Twitter as well as on his YouTube channel. Look at all the resources that he brought to the show today that I was not aware about, GFC was not aware about, and now hopefully these are new things to you to at least expand your point of view or point you in a new direction to start researching stuff, to learn about more stuff so that you can grow in this space that is crypto, because it is like he was saying at the beginning, 3.9% of the global population of 8 billion people are in crypto. You know what that is going to be by the end of this year? A lot higher than that. You know what's going to be by the end of next year? A lot fucking higher than that. So if you don't start doing this stuff now, you're going to get left behind.
Yes.
Period.
You have to.
and I mean like period left behind, because you have to start learning everything back again, because here in 2 or 3 months things were gonna change, right? We're gonna have a different type of cross chain, different type of bridge with different type of protocols and smart contracts. And if you're not up to date with it, you have to start learning over again. And it will take you months to learn over and over again. So the best thing you can do, I'm not saying you have to spend 10 hours. It's just 1 hour a day. Just take a day and then just write it down. This is the research day, 1 hour, right? And you will fall in love with it. And after that, you're gonna sacrifice Netflix. You're gonna sacrifice Holo. You're gonna sacrifice a lot of those things that are taking your time to go to the route of the financial freedom side, right? So you're gonna start sacrifice stuff. You're gonna fall in love with doing research. You're gonna fall in love with everything. So if you need some help, just DM me. I will not charge you nothing. I will teach you how to do it. Because that's my passion to do. I teach people how to do stuff because you can be financial free without you spending your time going all around watching a lot of YouTube channels and then doesn't have the idea what you're talking about.
Right? And you're coming out with an English channel here shortly, I think.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
So guys, he is in Espanol over there on his channel at this moment, but he is coming out with an English channel. Guys, this has been absolutely incredible. If you like the show, please like and subscribe. Please hit all the links below. I dropped Profeta's links below, guys. We'll be back tomorrow. I'll be back later tonight, 11 a.m. Eastern every single day, crypto in the morning. Tonight, crypto in the evening, 6 p.m. Eastern. I'll be covering a game. So any of you guys that likes games, check that out and share this content out. Tell everyone you know about it. Everyone have a wonderful day. I bought my hex from the...
Young folks, you tripping on them motherfucker.
Richard Hart. Richard Hart.
Bought my hex from the fucking start. .1 every day we mark. Bought my hex from the fucking start. Sacrificing all this bread like I'm Richard Hart. Got paid on big payday and I had a hairy start. Now I'm checking on my pulse just to check my heart. Bought my hex from the fucking start. Sacrificing all this bread like I'm Richard Hart. Got paid on big payday and I had a hairy start. Now I'm checking on my pulse just to check my heart. Checking my MetaMask moving. Look at the hex, he has wife they be choosing. Peter is why they be losing. Pull chains out and they'll get me a check. He's gas up and it got me a mess. Remember the times he died collect. Heads I been eating, I'm dying in the best. Getting this back like a year ago. Getting this post, I ain't letting go. Swerving the ring like a Lambo. Getting this back like a year ago. Getting this post, I ain't letting go. Swerving the ring like a Lambo. By my hex from the fucking start. Girl flexing on this bread like I'm Richard Hart. Got paid on big payday and I had a hit restart. Now I'm checking on my pulse just to check my heart. By my hex from the fucking start. Sacrificing on this bread like I'm Richard Hart. Got paid on big payday and I had a hit restart. Now I'm checking on my pulse just to check my heart. Richard Hart. Richard Hart.